personnel decisions?
Not as much. I don't, I think that,
Do you want to be involved, Russ?
Yeah, I think it helps. I think it helps to be involved more. But I think that dialogue should happen more often, in my opinion.
All right, so we call Nick our in-house GM for a reason. Nick, I'll throw to you on this one. You think Russell should be involved in Seahawks personnel decisions?
Yeah, and it's not because I think he'd be good at it. He might be good, he might be terrible. Guess what? Doesn't matter. Once again, in honor of Kevin Wilde's birthday, for Kevin Wilde's birthday, I was going to get him a very fancy Dyson hairdryer. They're like $500, but they're amazing. But then I heard Wildes doesn't believe in using a hairdryer. But I was like, you know what? For a man who loves his hair, he would appreciate it. Guess what? Russell Wilson loves the offensive line. You know what we should get him for his birthday? John Schneider should call him and say, Russ, I don't even know when Russ's birthday is. Early birthday present. Our second-round pick, it's yours. You don't talk to anybody. You just send us a name day of the draft. Is it your cousin? Is it an offensive lineman from Alabama? Is it a tight end? Do you flip a coin? Right. Do you call Daniel Jeremiah? Whatever you want. Because guess what? Maybe he gets it right. Maybe he gets it wrong. But you know what he gets, Brandon? Happy. We said it yesterday. Yeah. Money, power, respect. And it was not even in regards to Russell Wilson, but they've given him the money, but he's so good, he deserves all three. So you give him the money, now you give him a little power, that shows the respect. And if he wants to be in on the free agent room, no problem. Whatever you want, Russell, because we go as you go. That's the answer.
Look, here's the deal. It's like they keep trying to bargain. That's what the Seattle Seahawks do. And that's one of the reasons why they got in this position as far as like being successful year after year after year. But it comes a point where you got to grow up. What is the bargain? You try to go get me, Brandon Marshall. You try to come get me after 13 years. I'm done. I can't really help out Russell Wilson. You go get Greg Olsen. Greg Olsen's done. He can't really help out Russell Wilson. You go get Josh Gordon. I love Josh Gordon, but he has some personal issues, some things that he has to face off the field. So you try to go get those type of guys. And then offensive linemen. Go look at the offensive linemen that they bring in. These are guys that are coming off of injury. These are guys that had Pro Bowl years 3-4 years before, and they feel like they can now get back to being themselves. They have to make it a priority to give Russell exactly what he needs. This is a guy that's saying, I want to win now. So to answer your question, should he be a part of it? Yes, there's a few guys that should have a seat at the table. Not everyone are quarterbacks, but when you add so much value to an organization, you should be a part of it. Jay Cutler in Chicago, hell, I was walking in the building one day and I saw Jay Cutler in the offseason walking out, and I'm like, what are you doing here? He said, well, I just sat down with Coach Mark Trestman. I sat down with Bruce Arians. I sat down with Todd Bowles. So I was a part of the interview process. That blew my mind. That was the first time that I saw a player have a seat at a table that big. So Russell Wilson, and Brandon, here's the issue here's the issue, and I'll give it to you. The issue is this. It's, you'll come to me when you and give me a seat at the table when you want to bring in Greg Olsen. But then you're not really listening to me when we're talking about guys that may cost 8, 9, 10 million. Now you're saying, oh, Russ, we don't know if we can do that right now. And that is the problem.
And just very quickly, there's precedent for this. For a younger quarterback, what did the Chiefs do before they sent in their 32nd pick of the draft? They called Patrick. They're like, hey, we're thinking about a running back here. And what did he say? Yep, I'm with you. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And so, he had been in the league 3 years, and they did that. So there is precedent, Jenna, for a team empowering the face of their franchise to be a pseudo part of front office.
Win that.
All right.